grab her good feet. You know what I'm going to do with that?
Put it on the wall?
I'm going to build a bar out of it.
Good idea.
I'm going to build a bar height.
Yeah?
And I'll put it on stands and everything. And then bring in this out here. Put a live edge wood in it.
Yeah.
Build a little bar for it.
That'd be cool.
I think it'd be kind of neat. It's really rough, but yeah, I'm going to keep that rough look to it.
Hey, man.
It'll fit, right?
Right on. Right on.
Well, this is my kind of garage. I've owned it for over 30 years. And it was sort of like, it was pretty much like, I spent a lot of time, a lot of attention to detail on the car, but I didn't really, I didn't go nuts on buying stuff. It was all right there, so.
So I just like the, the stickers on it.
Yeah.
And it's got all the right, there's nothing worse than me. Someone said they got the original car and it's got the wrong hose clamps on it,
Yeah.
That's not,
The hose clamps are,
that means something, it does.
they're not as good as it's a good stainless hose clamps, and I try to go originality on most of it.
Yeah.
I didn't get flat one of those clamps just flipped upside down because I just couldn't get it tight.
Right?
Joey and I, we took off and went around Cab Trail last year, and we did that. Been down to Hot August Nights here
No.
Cape Breton?
No. In Cape Breton they have hot
August Nights, yeah.
Okay.
It's a Saturday night, and all it is a Saturday night cruise on George Street. And we have friends down there, so we just went down and cruised the strip Saturday night, and we took off and went around the trail. And
We haven't even been around the trail yet.
No.
No.
It's pretty cool. It's a neat trip, and it's kind of neat when you stick one of your old hot rods and do it.
Yeah.
It's just
You want to have good brakes or what?
well, you gotta have some. Yeah, you gotta have some.
Gotta have some.
Yeah, so
Cool.
But that's it. I just keep it in here. I used to keep my truck in here, but I've got this project here right now.
Yeah.
I can't wait to get it out of here because it's really dirty, and it's really.
It doesn't match your shop.
No, I'm having a hard time with it too.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, I'm having a bit of a hard time with the rust and the dirt, but anyway, it's coming apart. We got the motor seized up, of course. I was hoping the motor might roll on it, but it's got 90,000 miles on it. It's a 350 Oldsmobile engine, and it's likely still good. It just hasn't been running since '87, so it might be right full of water.
Jolene plays this video. You have a lot of people seeing it. They might want it.
Yeah, there's not really much left.
You'd be surprised how many people would want to fix
I've
that.
got all that stuff on that bench there that's kind of been spoken for.
I find at the console here.
Yeah, I took this off here purposely so it didn't knock it off, but this hinges. Just come on, please. All this right? Just I can just unscrew that, take it off and work it a little bit.
Okay. The hinge is let go from here?
Yeah.
Is it broke off or?
I don't really know that. I think you could probably modify it. I think you could make something out of it. Again, this is about the best part of the whole thing.
Yeah. Is that cracked right there? Is that
No,
what that
I
is?
don't think so.
Or just a.
No, I don't think that's correct.
Let's put
Let's put it out here so you can have a look at it. Now, I've never had this apart, so guess what happened when I pulled this up off the floor?
Yeah.
It all came together. So there's two pieces to it. There's, I believe that this piece here might come separate. Because it's somehow you're gonna anchor this guy. There's screws right there, see? And I wasn't gonna mess with it. I was just thinking I got it up off.
So that went to the side of the side of the floor.
This right here, there's all the mechanism for it. So this bolts to the floor.
Yeah.
There's like even the shifting cable.
Yeah.
So all that all works. And then I'm assuming this piece here would bolt to your
Tunnel.
tunnel. Yeah. I'm guessing. I really don't have much to show you because it's so rotten, right? But all in all,
This one here, let's stick this on. That fits on there all right, don't you say it does?
yeah, it goes on there. Like again, I was going to. Yeah, it's part of it. I was going to mess with it. You know what happens when you start messing with it?
Yeah, well, what's this point in messing with it when you're,
Like I would take them 3 screws out of that, and I'd get that hinge working again.
Oh, for sure.
And then you could do something down there to hold that hole on there. It's pretty good considering what it's been through.
Yeah, what the car looks like.
Like the car, like it was tarped over in '87, and then probably tarped over one other time.
Yeah.
And then that was pretty much it, I think. So it's really not in bad shape considering And I think it's all there.
Yeah.
I wasn't even thinking about my car, but
Your car
that's a number of matching
Does it
car.
have a
It's
console in it?
bench seat. But
doesn't
it's-
have a console in it. Has
No.
a column shift.
Yeah, and a bench seat, and that's why it came.
Wow.
And unfortunately, with all the paperwork I got with it,
Yeah.
some of those Oldsmobile expert guys, friends of mine, they're just saying like, don't touch it.
Well, it's kind of yeah.
So
Half dozen one, the other. doesn't know.
I take their advice. They're pretty smart guys, right? So, what are you thinking now? Putting in the Mercury or
Well, I'm doing the car Elvis, and
is that the Hiltz car?
Yeah, 55 Mercury, yeah.
Yeah.
And I do like the shifter on this. You know, I like
Yeah.
that little trigger thing. And
Yeah, but it all works, right?
yeah. That pushes down. Okay, the one I had just pulls up. And
Yeah.
The shifter goes down. Or the ball
Yeah.
goes down.
I don't know if it actually works.
Well, if it didn't, it would just be oil and.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So swap there. Yeah, works. I'm surprised.
I'm surprised.
I really am.
I'm surprised, he says.
Yeah, yeah, so, no, it is what it is, it's probably more valuable to an Oldsmobile guy than perhaps.
It is.
Perhaps yourself, right?
Yeah.
You know, it is an Oldsmobile, part, and the Oldsmobile guys
Yeah.
are nuts over that stuff, right, they're getting harder and harder to get, so,
Yeah, everybody would like to have the console shift.
Yeah.
No doubt in my mind.
yeah. I don't know how it would fit in your Merc, but you got.
Me neither.
You got long, it's nice and long.
It's just nice and long. I don't know how it would fit. I'm just kind of. What I like was the shifter part. You know what I
Okay.
mean? I just like the shifter.
Maybe
I
you
like
just
the-
want that part, just leave the rest.
Well,
I like to keep it all together.
yeah, I hear you.
But, yeah, it is, that's what it is. And
What's your best price on it?
what do you got? To you, I know it's not worth as much, I realize that.
Yeah.
I know it's not worth as much to you, but an Oldsmobile guy, it's worth a lot of money. It's worth-
Probably.
Yeah,
It's probably worth what you're asking for.
well, it's probably worth more than what I'm
Oh, it's probably worth more.
Yeah, I would say, but, you know, you want a 300? You're going over, aren't you?
Yeah, well, I did.
I know. I see you in action, man.
I see you.
I see you roll. What are you thinking?
Well, I don't want to like beat you up on it because
No.
you
Well,
probably.
why did you come down here? What was your intention when you come down? And look at
Well,
it?
you said the price actually. I said if it's pretty good, I would do 300 on it. I was going to ask 300.
Yeah. I mean,
But you seem pretty negotiable. So
well, no.
But the
no,
truth is the matter. I was.
well, you know, the funny thing is that I paid money for that car,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
and I got to get some of it back, and I'm not really finding a lot.
Yeah.
I got the wheels sold. They're a factory.
Well, to be honest with you, there's probably somebody there who would restore that.
Oh no. It's
Well, you
fine.
can you can buy the floors for them.
You can't get the floor frames though. Frame is completely rotten under it.
Okay.
And it's a convertible frame, so they're built a little different. The carrier in the middle here, it's really wide. See how far over it goes? It goes way over here. Right?
Okay.
So they got a heavier frame on it, but it's so soft. Like when we started pulling it out of the air, I expected the fact we didn't pull right off. There's nothing holding her in it. Dude, I had nothing to do with this. It's this rotten.
This rod.
It's that bad, right? Like the front end was completely right, and that's why I was thinking of the one in the.
Is the dash anything special? Well, the dash and the steering column would be something
You
because a
know,
lot of people would want
yeah,
that.
you know the dash pad is in really good shape.
Well, I mean, just the round instruments. They all round
And all of
instruments.
this, yeah, all this is all in good shape. So I'm gonna gently take it in.
Okay.
If
I mean, you've got a.
I don't know if I know this.
Is that a
CD radio and HVAC.
Oh well, see that's worth something to somebody. I'm not probably me, but
Yeah, no.
some people like that stuff.
Yeah, again, it's been sitting out in the weather for 30 years, so it's like well, I know it's no good. I mean, other than I was interested in the radio. Just for the aesthetics of it.
Yeah.
Just because of the look of it. Because my car has got that vintage on it, so it's not that. it's
There's a little difference between this one and that one.
yeah.
Yeah.
So mine doesn't look well. You may not be able to see the difference, but they're not.
That one's got chrome around the. Yeah, I see that
Yeah,
a little bit
it's not
different.
the vintage, right? So. Yeah, a little difference.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Door shut hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good old car. We get it done.
You do 300 on the well?
Oh, yeah.
I'll do it for 300.
Yeah.
You know, and basically to me, if it does not work for me, I know I get my money back out of it to somebody
Well,
else.
I know that, like, I've got all kinds of calls on it. A guy wants me to send it to him in, somewhere in the States. And he was, I haven't played the PayPal game in the sense where they credit me money. I bought things on with PayPal.
Yeah.
But I haven't worked the other way. And he wanted to do a PayPal deal, and I wasn't sure how to do it, so I thought, that's when I posted it locally. And I thought, well, let's see if I can get it locally first.
Okay.
So, you know, he was gonna give me 400 American for it. So,
Making money already.
there you go. Yeah.
I just want to check it out. I'll put it in Elvis and see if it'll work. Or I like the shifter knob on. That's what I like.
Yeah, yeah,
And that's why I said we'll come down and take a look at it.
yeah. I got a back seat there, you're interested?
No, I'm not in. No. Maybe it's a little better shape. I'd ask Jolene to check it out with me. But
The funny thing is that, the rear, they're very, very rare. It's no good, I mean, it's going to the garbage, but because it's in a convertible, they're narrow, right?
okay.
So because they're narrow, they're hard to find.
This piece here would be worth something to somebody.
Yeah, that's gonna come off.
Yeah.
I just got this stuff off, and I was wondering, how hard would the windshield out of this thing? Oh.
Oh wow.
So
Yeah.
it's either rotten or lose all left coast. The windshield you can get out. And that would be something that, somebody would like to find someday.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like down the road, get a rock chip.
I know that the column, the steering column would be worth something to somebody.
Yeah,
Because
other
it
than
has,
it's not tilt, right?
okay, it doesn't have the.
Most guys looking for tilt. Yeah, it doesn't have a shifter on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna take it out. All I'm gonna say about the car for myself is that the rear end's the same as my car.
Okay.
The transmission's sitting there, I'm gonna run it up to Rick Rube and see if he can check it out, see if he can do it.
Okay.
Cause it would be numbers matching to my car built in 72, right?
Right.
And, like the steering box, a couple of things in the front,
Right
and
on.
then that's all I'm gonna say.
Look at this, Jolene. Huh? And with it in the ceiling, plug every tool in, plug it in like that.
That'd be cool.
You know, Chad, when you get older.
When you get older.
I didn't put that up for that, I put it up for this.
Oh, cool.
The little lights on it, 'cause
Yeah.
the eyesight, you know, gets better.
I see you're very tidy and neat.
Yeah, thanks.
You are. Look at this. Look at
Yeah,
this.
around the corner gets a little messy, but, I don't have projects to speak of.
Yeah.
You know, I like to come over here and, take over something.
Yeah.
Do a lot of waxing and cleaning, but like this is not usually a general project for me.
More of a headache right now.
Right now, yeah, I'm glad when it's out of here. I got the dumpster out there. It's gonna hack each piece and throw it in the dumpster and get rid of it, but,
You have
it's
to
good.
advertise it because I know people are crazy with them things.
No,
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I wish there was something good on it, but I don't like selling something that's not good. And
well, you'd be surprised what somebody wants. You'd be
the guy
surprised.
wants the back windows out of it.
Yeah, you'd be surprised.
Yeah, because they're hard to get, and I got the driver's window out already, and that other side. I'll keep all the glass.
Must have bucket seats in the front, did it not?
I did.
Sold
Yeah, I
those?
sold those, but they weren't very good. The guy just thought he'd take it for whatever he might be able to salvage it, right? So, yeah.
Yeah, I think
It's too bad. It's a sin, but anyway, it is what it is, and if Claire can salvage a couple of Oldsmobile parts, give them my Oldsmobile buddies,
Yeah,
and
there you go.
then that's all I can ask for. Right?
You'll be
Get the
the
rest can go in the junk. Yeah, because there are a lot of pieces on these cars that are unique to Oldsmobile, and like the engine for starters. The guy called me the other day and wanted to know if he could buy the heads from me, and I just said to him like, yeah, you can buy the heads, but just remember it's not a small block Chev. It's a small block Oldsmobile engine. It's different than the Chevys are, right? So, and that was the end of the conversation. He wasn't interested in the Oldsmobile, so they are a different part, but
somebody wanted to set a manifold. Like there's stuff on
yeah,
there.
yeah, that motor's I'm gonna pick at it, and like the manifold's very good.
Put $500 on it, put it in the internet.
If I could get it to turn, like I'm gonna take the plugs out of it when I.
Why bother? Just say I can't get it to turn.
Well,
try your luck.
if it
500
turns,
bucks.
if it turns though, it's likely where, especially if I mean, I could take the heads off it and have a look at it and see what it looks like. You know, it's not a bad idea to keep one around, really. I don't really wanna keep a bunch of junk, but that's the identical motor, it's that, seems that.
Does it have very good power?
They were built in stock in 72, 180 horsepower.
Okay.
Is it.
Yeah.
And if you put dual exhaust on them, you can bring them up to 200. And then if you turn the air conditioner on, it will go back to winning.
So 442, 400, 4-barrel.
It had two meetings. In 64, when they first built them, it represented 4-speed, 4-barrel dual exhaust
4-speed.
in 64.
Okay.
And then in 65, they didn't build a 4-speed. So then it represented 400 4-barrel dual exhaust.
Okay.
And then after that, it was just badging.
Okay.
Like on that car there, it's called an appearance and handling package. So it came with the stripes and the badging and the wheels, and then they had sway bars on the front and back. And this car's a disc brake car, which is a little different. That's a drum brake car, but that's really all. And it was a $29 option.
There you go. Extra $29.
You get a 442. It was $29 extra dollars, right?
I think I would have opted for it.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Why wouldn't everybody?
Yeah.
But the funny thing was is that the price of the car was around $4,300 brand new, and the air conditioning package for it was $400. So it was 10% of the price of the car to have air conditioning.
Seems
It was
high. doesn't it?
$430 for air conditioning.
Seems high.
Yeah. So
You were thinking about that at $4,000 or whatever that was new.
yeah,
It's quite an investment, really.
yeah.
If you put $4,000 in the bank, would you have as much as that car's
Oh,
worth?
geez, no.
No. Like there was not in 2007, a 70 Barracuda or Cuda
Yeah.
with a Hemi in it sold for $2 million. That's quite an investment, really.
Yeah.
Even when, $4,000 in 1970, you spent for that, and then in 2007 it's $2 million. That's quite a bit of money.
Well, and people didn't realize what they were going to end up being worth.
Yeah.
There are styles of this car. This is just a 442. Now you've seen them with W30 written on them.
Yeah.
You get the W30 cars. They call big blocks the 455s.
They have the red
The red inner fender.
inner fender.
Yeah. And if you got one of those with a 4-speed, buckets, console, all that other good stuff, they're worth a lot of money. Right? Be the same as an LS6 Chevelle.
Yeah.
All those cars that just become very, very
Desirable.
valuable. Right?
Yeah.
And but it's one of them deals where if that car was all of that, I would own it. So I'm just a low budget guy, just running along. Having fun with it, and I get to enjoy some car shows and meet a lot of good people. And that's what I'm all about. So
Oh yeah, it's a good hobby, that's for sure.
yeah.
I know there's a lot worse things to do.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
What do you think, Joey? You got some money?
Yep. You want
We'll pay the man?
Yeah. So when's your car gonna get finished, Jolene?
I don't know.
You don't know?
No.
Whenever she starts to get mad.
Yeah. How did you do in the competition?
I came third in my group.
Did you? Very good. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, it was
No,
good.
that's good because that was
She should be very proud of that.
yes, that was international. Was that
Yeah,
North
yeah.
American?
International, yeah.
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 Well, that's good. Nothing wrong with
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
You can count that stuff blindfolded?
I think you're yeah. I trust you, but
300?
yeah. I think what you're doing is fantastic.
Yeah,
A
thank
lot
you.
like I don't watch your show all the
Yeah.
time, or I don't
Yeah.
your
YouTube?
YouTube videos. I watch them. I spend a lot of time with her, so I don't watch a lot of the shows.
Yeah.
I always enjoy them, and
How could you? You have
I like to
half
get in
a
your
day.
head someday because some of the things that you start doing, I'm like, what in the world is he doing?
Well, some days I'd like to get out of it.
I tell you, when you started to do the co truck, and I'm looking at that, I'm thinking, my God, what is this going to turn out to be? But I admire your thought process because it's when all of a sudden like I'm way behind you, I'm way back there. I'm
Yeah.
thinking, where's this going? And all of a sudden, I'm going, oh, okay,
It's not coming out.
I see something going on.
Look at this thing here. Got a beer machine in the garage.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Any of the the Lawrence boys, Peter and Patty Lawrence, you know those guys?
I can't say as I.
He did that up for me, Mike Fullhorn.
Okay.
They did that up for me. It's, but I mean, you know, my kids they were racing legend cars.
See
now,
that?
Now we're into sportsman car, race cars. We're building a race car right now. And there's lots going on.
Cool.
Spent all weekend at the race shop and doing all this kind of same stuff. A little better gear than this is, but
That'll keep you in reality, spending money on a race car.
no, it's not my money. It's all his money.
Oh, good for him.
Yeah, well, sponsor money really. He does pretty good on that. So
Cool.
So yeah.
Well, thank you very much for
Oh no, it was great talking to you.
Yeah, cool.
And I was
Good place to come.
we were over by your place yesterday. Yesterday, or we went up to look off there. Went up to some pictures and stuff. Beat the horn way by.
I'm getting tired of the winter.
Yeah, you're right.
I am getting tired of it. I'm getting tired of walking up the house and it's cold and it's icy at our place. Like you can barely walk up the grades without falling down. It's just,
We're getting
I'm getting tired of it.
getting tired. We get a weather warning just about every weekend now.
Yeah, but Joni said we're getting a storm every weekend.
Yeah.
And I said, well, we are, but
Yeah.
I'm getting tired.
I am too. It's getting too long and everything on top of it.
Yeah.
With
That
everything
stuff's
else that's
here.
happening. Yeah, everything else that's happening, it's getting old.
I try to keep a dirty hand and I know I'm busy.
Yeah. So how many hours a week do you guys work like filming? Do you do it every day?
We do it every day.
Do you?
But what can I say? I'm not working full 8 hours in the shop every day. Like we're showing what we're doing. Actually, we're more or less taking our time to, we get up in the morning and go have a breakfast, and then we get back and we get ready to do something.
Sort of semi-retired, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sort
You get-
Sort of. Like,
Yeah. Well, that's good though. I mean, you
sort of,
guys
I
gotta
guess.
be
I'm not saying retired because I want to keep working every day. I mean,
sure. Well,
I
everybody wants to keep doing something,
Yeah.
right? But no, that's good. I enjoy it, and it's fun to watch, and a lot of other people feel the same way, right? You got a lot of followers. And,
Gee, it's kind of weird for you to say that.
What's that?
You asked me, just kind of doing the thing. We just do it every day, trying to get something done, have a goal for something, and go for it.
Yeah.
And it's good, or it's going good. I can't complain.
Yeah.
I don't need a whole bunch.
No.
If you know me, no one does really. You don't.
You don't want to. You only work as hard as you have to, right?
Yeah, like
You don't want to bust your butt anymore. If you don't have to. I mean, some people have to give it their all for a while, and you guys paid your dues. You did your thing, and
yeah.
yeah, it's all good. So you'll just do the YouTube thing for a while.
We're just cruising on that. Everything's going good there. Joey does Facebook too. Like that's doing well too. We have people on both. Both platforms that comment and watch. Some's good, some's bad, and we just add it all together and say it's great.
Yeah, well, I'm sure you got your critics.
Oh, it's like
I knew one day somebody must have pissed you off because you were in the grads here talking about this.
Well, it's kind of.
That's like somebody got.
I don't know if it pissed me off that much. I think Jolene was saying you got to tell these people that,
Yeah.
She kind of. So I said, yeah, I can tell them if you want me to, kind of. But yes, I do get upset sometimes, and it's just normal for you to get upset. But in reality, I try to keep in mind that what everybody thinks is really none of my business.
Yeah.
Because that's what they think, and to me, what someone else thinks is got nothing to do with what I'm doing.
Yeah, and you realize at some point in your life, not everybody's gonna like it.
Oh.
You're gonna have that, and it's like, all right, you don't like what I'm doing, I really don't care.
Yeah, well, I mean, I haven't even got time to try to make you like me. Really, I really have to do what I'm interested in to make myself happy.
Yeah, that's right.
I've come to realize that doing what you want to do, what causes happiness.
Yeah.
If I listened to everybody else and did what they said, well, I probably wouldn't be happy. I have to do what I want to do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And basically, you have to do what you want to do to make yourself happy. If you start doing what somebody else asks you to do, well, generally, it doesn't make you that happy.
No. No.
Basically.
Yeah, just live your own life, right?
Yeah, basically that's what I'm doing, and Jolene's helped me keep my feet on the ground by, making me, just letting me know that what they're saying doesn't mean anything, and you need that once in a while. She helps me out. She's good.
So how many hours a day do you spend on social media? Would you spend a lot of time with that?
We film for like an
6.
hour.
We spend probably 6 hours a day.
probably. Like, because I take the YouTube video and like take clips of it for
Yeah.
Facebook. So I'm getting into the editing part where I just like take little clips of each video, and it takes my time, but
Chance to watch it, clip it,
Yeah.
and put it on
Now,
Facebook.
do you respond to a lot of it too?
no,
No respond.
no.
Yeah, that would be.
Yeah.
There'd be too much.
Oh, I wouldn't be able to get my job done. Like,
How many would you get a day? Would you get thousands or hundreds or?
comments?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, probably 1,000. There's like 700 a day on YouTube, and then probably 700 on Facebook,
Yeah.
and then messages. Like, I just
You're not answering all them people?
no, I can't. And I just feel guilty. Like if I write back to one person, I feel
Yeah,
bad
exactly.
that I can't write back to them
Yeah,
all. So
yeah.
it's a double-edged sword, but
Yeah.
I scroll and like.
yeah,
I can push
Yeah.
the like button.
Yeah.
yeah.
And
I like everything. I just like it. Just like.
Yeah.
Like.
And mostly I just like cars.
Yeah.
Some of the things that people, you know, some of the memes about what's going on in the world, all like, if
Yeah.
that's my thought process.
Yeah.
But basically, I try to stay out of all that stuff
Yeah.
because I don't want to go there.
Yeah. Well, the reason why I got into any kind of Facebook was basically just for the cars.
Yeah.
I wanted to know what was going on in the car world because I'm new with the game. I think it's 7 years now we had that car and been around cars all my life, but
Yeah.
not my own, not doing my own thing. So I'm kind of new to the game. So Facebook's helped me connect with a lot that's going on, right?
Yeah.
And I like that aspect of it. So and I just try to not pay attention to the rest of it.
Well, people have to. It's like,
Oh my gosh.
you have to. Sometimes, people have to realize what they say on the computer is who they are
Yeah.
because they're the ones who wrote it.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, it's
you know,
not hard to figure out, yeah.
everything is being
The grumblers
documented.
and growlers, you can tell what kind of
It's
people
being
are.
documented, and
Yeah.
documented.
Yeah.
And when people scroll and read what someone has said, well, they'll obviously know who that person is
Yeah.
because of what they said. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? So
Yeah.
basically, I think it's a good thing
Yeah.
that the computer controls all that stuff.
Yeah.
Writes it down, lets everybody know who is
Yeah.
what in life,
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah. A lot of people they get big and strong now.
Like Mike Tyson said, social media is let too many people get away without getting a punch in the mouth.
Yeah.
But
No,
yeah.
no, that's right. Yeah.
all right, let's rock and roll.
Right.
You gotta get home before
Yeah,
dark.
thanks very much.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Appreciate it.
Yeah,
Nice
thank
talking
you.
to
Nice to meet
Yeah,
you.
nice meeting
Yeah.
you. Yeah.
Take this console home and
Yeah, just stick that in so that doesn't
Yeah.
fall off. You should probably be part of it.
I'll give that to Jolene.
Put that in
All
there,
right.
take him over.
I won't get
The
it
bottom's gonna, that's gonna just fall down a little bit.
Okay.
It's not gonna go too far for you, but.
Just keep a little pressure on it.
Yeah.
Cool. Thank you very much, man.
I look forward to seeing that
In the video?
in that car.
You want to?
I'll send you pictures of my car.
Yes,
I'm
please
done
do.
with it.
Please
Yeah.
do. We're friends.
Yeah.
Thanks very much.
All right.
Thank you.
Okay.
Grace, you even got the brake calipers painted on it. No. Just dummies? Oh, you put a cap over top of them? Plastic? Oh, cool. I noticed it. Oh, on your side, because the ice is there.
Let me go get the door.
I get it. I get it. Baby. Stay there, Fina, please. Stay there, Fina, please. What do you think? Can you live with this console, you think, Fina? Can you live with this console? Cool. Good guy. Picked this car at the car show over most original car. That's awesome.
Yeah, it is.
Chris, we had an in. Didn't even know it. I wasn't going to beat him up on the price when he said 300. I had 300 in my brain when I came here, so you know what I mean? And he was good. He came down. Awesome. He could have sold it for more, obviously. Got to enjoy that part of it, you know. A lot of good people, car people in the world. He's one of them. That's for sure. Beautiful car too, eh?
Yeah.
Take some care of it. And what can I say? That's the part of like a lot of people enjoy that part of the car, you know, the washing and the cleaning and the waxing. I'm thinking he's that kind of guy because it's clean. sure if it's going to work or not, but I enjoy the console and the shift. I like the shifter in it. I like the grip in it. I like the wood on it. I like it. And for the price, like he said, someone else could want it, you know. I think that, I don't know what he paid for his rusty car, but there's a lot of people who are interested in them cars to sell the parts off of. And you just never know what someone needs. We're on our way. We were in our capital. We're going to Halifax, and we're an hour away from Halifax. That's the capital of Nova Scotia, and we're going to, not right into Halifax, but close by. We're going to Dartmouth, and that's where the industrial park is. We're going to go there now, and we didn't measure the fan. We came here yesterday, and we did not measure the fan to get a new one. So what happened is we've seen this console on, was it on Facebook?
I think so.
We found this console on Facebook, and we phoned about it, told him we wanted to come take a look at it because we were going to come down and look at a fan, and we're going to go get a fan for the shop now. That thing's rattling and banging. It's done. So we're only 10 minutes away from our Princess Auto, or 10 minutes away, 15 minutes away. So we're going to go there and get ourselves a new fan for the shop. I like these roundabouts, you know. Keeps everybody rocking and rolling, you know. Keeps everybody rocking and rolling. I gotta go across and down.
Yeah.
That's the 101 right there. She's showing you the 101. We went antique shopping the other day, and we would go in this little store. It's called Twice as Nice, and we picked up a couple things, and we picked up a clock. Jolene found it. It's in the back. It's from the Chrysler building? Or
Chrysler Canada.
Chrysler Canada. Oh, okay, I say Chrysler building. But it's from the 30s, is it not?
Yeah.
And it's pretty cool. It's back there it's still in the back there. I don't know if Jolene can show you or zoom up on it. It's clear with the hands going around. It's pretty cool. It's pretty Art Deco. A piece of marble on the bottom of it. And you can see right through the clock. It's cool. Good pick, Jolene. Good pick. Got my bomber jacket on today. Got my big puffy on. So what the hey? But he gave this to us in Bird, didn't he? Got some rack in there, and he gave us a couple jackets each. Jolene got a matching jacket, hadn't you?
Yeah.
Why have you got it on? Need a storage container? Probably didn't even have that in the camera, did you?
Yeah.
Did you? Seen all the storage containers? funny how many people that we meet that we, I don't remember. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We won an award at the Rockabilly show, and I don't even remember.
Yeah.
But I sort of do now. That now I see the car. And it's funny how many people I remember by their car. Oh yeah, you own the Cutlass. Oh yeah, you own the 414 or whatever, the Chevelle. You know what I mean? Like, it's kind of, that's the way it is. There's some pretty cool soapbox cars he built, eh?
Yeah, they were.
It's cool. This lane. It's 5:45, 5:45. So in 15 minutes, what we did today will be coming on YouTube. So we took off from the shop. Now we're coming down to get a fan. Yeah, winter's playing on. We seem to get a storm every weekend. And, it's getting old. It's getting old. But we got another month to put up with it, have we not?
Yeah.
Another month. Hiltz Auto. It's a parts store that sells stuff reasonable, really reasonable. They also have a good return. Like if you have a problem, the store is very good at it. They kind of what can I say? You could return anything at one time. Now they've kind of tightened the ropes up a little bit, but they really have a good store, and they're able to return something if something has gone wrong or whatever. Like, it's really good that way. A lot of places you go, they don't want, you bought it, you got the curb and gutter. Once you get to the curb, you got her. But Princess Auto, I can say that they're a good store to shop from. They have a good reputation, as far as I'm concerned. And they're supplying the average dudes, to get things done. And I'm average. As you can tell, I don't need the most expensive tools to get the job done. Most of the times I don't even have the tools to get it done, but I do it anyways. We can get a new fan. I hope they have it in stock. I hope. There's a lot of stores down here. I have no idea what they make or what they sell. Basically, this is the area where all the industrial park is. I can't say any more than that. I think every community has an industrial park where business gets done, or they try to put it there. Industrial technology innovation. Just reading the sign. We going up the same right by the Irving?
Yeah.
Come down here probably once every couple months. Still have to ask the same street. Don't it, baby?
Yeah.
Just to make sure. We're right on the water in Nova Scotia. Right on the water. All the way around. I think we're a peninsula. And we're shaped like the number 7. Promise, Nova Scotia. I wonder how loud it is in their car, or I can hear the music from here. Huh? You hear it?
Oh yeah.
Will you be able to play the first video with the music in it?
I don't know. I might have to clip it.
It was mighty good of them to turn the music off, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Most of Halifax is hills, is it not?
Yeah.
It is. A lot of hills in Halifax. You wouldn't think it, but it is.
Yeah.
What's the green light mean, baby?
Go.
What's the red light mean?
Stop.
What do you put in the toaster?
Bread.
Good job. If you said toast, no, it's bread. Put a stop. I knew that green light was coming on. That's why I was going so fast. That computer's slippery is what it is. Slippery. Here's the man store. Jolene likes this store too, don't you?
Yeah.
Huh? Probably because I come out happy.
Yeah. Happy spouse, happy house.
There you go. Happy spouse, happy house. I imagine it goes both ways. Both people want to keep each other happy. Huh? Happy spouse, happy house. I like parking on the thing, so I just drive out. Get in there, boom, gone. Alrighty, everybody. Thanks for following along. We've got the console. No matter what, if I use it or if I don't use it, I feel like it's worth the money I paid. And I like it. We'll see what happens. Have a good one, everybody. We're at Princess Auto.